The scoop of the century is a couple of wine guys getting whacked in Chile?
It wasn't the victims that caught my eye. It was their killer. I believed it was Mr. 47.
The bald killer clone? Come on, Jack. He's an urban legend. Even the CIA and your own FBI say he doesn't exist.
We say a lot of things, Rick. It's part of the job. Delgado was a very successful man. Successful men in that part of the world tend to be, well, call it security conscious. Not many people could have done this thing solo.
So you went running after a myth?
Myth? No. It merely caught my attention. One of my CIA friends was also intrigued. The opera incident heightened our curiosity. Have a look.
Hello, 47.
Pardon me.
We've got some business at the Paris Opera. There are two targets, the famous tenor and Richard Delahunt, the American ambassador to the Vatican. Our client claims they're behind a prostitution ring trafficking in boys and girls from Eastern Europe. Tosca is still in rehearsal, so there's plenty of activity at the Opera House and you shouldn't be too conspicuous. Ambassador Delahunt watches most rehearsals from his box. He travels with an armed escort, but there shouldn't be any other security to speak of. You'll get some cover from the construction crews renovating the theater for the new season. We've also left you a pickup in the cloakroom. In the third act of Tosca, the tenor faces a firing squad. That scene may provide a useful opportunity. It's a straightforward assignment, 47, but the agency's been having some problems in Paris. Use extreme caution.
Will do. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hitman Blood Money. So in the off time between this and the last episode, I did learn a few things. Obviously, at the end of the episode, I discovered that you have to get your suit back. Otherwise, you lose out on some money, and you also get a lower score. First objective, Diane told us we should visit the coat check guy. Because they left us a very useful item.
Your jacket, sir.
My jacket. Whoa. Sneaky.
Don't you want the jacket, sir?
No, just needed something from one of the pockets. I'll pick it up later.
He is none the wiser. Alright. Hold up. Is a guy I need in there already? Nah, okay. We need to wait for somebody. I think. I did a test run of this mission. Why are you following me, dude? I did a test run of this mission. That's weird. There's usually a worker who's going for the bathroom at this point. And during the test run, I actually got really carried away and almost completed the mission. So I have a very good idea of what I'm doing. This is one of those cases where I think if you didn't know exactly what you were doing, you would probably... Oh shit, he wasn't there. Alright, you know what, fuck it, I'm starting over. I didn't see him. Was very, he really crowded himself in that little cubby hole around the urinal. If you didn't already know what you were doing, What's that say?
Hello, 40.
Nothing. Yeah. If you didn't already know what you were doing, you would probably have a hard time figuring it out. There's a cop. Alright. But
Here is your
I do
jacket.
believe I can pull this off as a silent assassin. One thing I do wonder, though, you have the sedative.
Don't you want the jacket, sir?
No, just needed something
Can I
from
skip
one of the
this?
pockets.
Nah.
I'll pick it up later.
No, I guess I can. Alright, I need to wait for one of these guys to go into the bathroom. Yeah, I have the sedative, but what I'm wondering is, does that count as not killing somebody if you use that? And part 2 of that question is, do you get any notoriety penalty by using it? Because if the guy saw you before you knocked him out, I don't know, I guess we'll find out. And put that away. Put on his suit. What else did I learn? Yeah, apparently your targets, the people you're actually in the mission to kill, will count against your violence score or your total kills, which they did not do in previous games. So let's pick this up, take it back inside so we can sneakily put something in there. I don't know if it's actually necessary to do this, because when I played before I was never frisked or anything, but if I do end up getting frisked, yes, there we go. That's also why I didn't actually choose a gun for my loadout. I wanted to make sure I had room to put it in here. So what we have to do, what I'm already aware of, you have to set up one guy's assassination, actually the second guy that you're after, Richard Delahunt. You have to set up his death before killing the first guy. And it's actually not too hard to do. The only problem I have is actually all these rooms down here. I cannot ever remember which way I'm actually supposed to go. This is not it. I guess we could... You know what, I think that's a... You can have the agency leave you items in boxes like that. But that's not really important right now. You know, I think actually the mine that I have, if anyone frisked me, they would probably find that too. Although they didn't in the tutorial mission. Shit, fuck, dick. I forgot that was locked. Alright, well, I'll have to start over now. Alright, since I was never frisked last time, I'm not going to bother with it. But we are going to go a different way. The first time I ever played this mission, several years ago, when I first bought the game on Steam, I actually was shocked. I knew that you were supposed to plant the gun, the real World War II gun, in place of the one that they use in the scene. And I was actually shocked at how quickly they did the scene. I thought there's no way in hell I could switch it out in time, but then I realized, well, I didn't even realize until, you know, yesterday when I practiced this mission, that it's actually a rehearsal and they do the same scene over and over again until you do something to distract them, which would be, I don't know, to get in trouble, to kill one of them, something like that. Which is why we need to set up both assassinations before either one of them really happen. Which bloody way do I go again? I get so lost down here. Howdy. How you doing? Stage. I believe this is the way we need to go. Yeah, we go up here. End up going through a dressing room, I think. Ah, yes, indeed. Precisely where we needed to be. This will probably be a very quick video then, since I already know what I'm doing. Doesn't take too long to set it up either. What's your problem, bruh? But we'll see how easily this is pulled off. When I did the test run earlier, the problem I actually ran into was I didn't realize that the detonator had a maximum range. So when I thought I had the perfect opportunity and the perfect vantage point, I started mashing the button like crazy, and I was just... nothing was happening. And the guy I needed to kill got away quite safely, and in fact I got in a lot of trouble because they were suspicious. So I had to abandon the mission, and now we are doing it again, and hopefully this time I know what I'm doing. I think there are a grand total of 16 missions, 15 or 16. So that's probably as many episodes as there are gonna be, because I'm gonna try to do one video per mission. And since this one's gonna happen a lot quicker, that could actually be kind of annoying. But let's watch the scene from here. Essentially, the suit we're wearing, we're dressed up like one of the maintenance guys setting up the stage. And there it is. So there's the tenor. I don't think he ever even actually sings, he's just acting. Playing the guy who dies silently. We just got back up again, and now they're done. There's Della Hunt, he's very happy, because apparently he's like best friends with the singer himself. I guess the deal here, they're both involved in some kind of child prostitution ring. So, yep, I have no qualms against taking out both of these fucking disgusting guys. But, yeah, they'll rehearse the scene multiple times, and then they'll go back down to their dressing room after a while. This guy you have to watch out for if you want to set the bomb. Best place to set it is up here. You can bring down the rafters, but it would probably kill that guy in the process, which is what worries me. Alright. I don't know if you'll ever has a chance of noticing that if you aren't seen doing it. What you can do otherwise, you can go into this room, which that guy will actually fall. If he sees you go in there, he'll follow you. There's a chandelier in the middle of the auditorium, and you have to try and time it so that it falls on the guy as he's moving around, because it's the only time he only leaves the box after the first guy dies, his private booth, and you have to try and catch him as he's running, and that's really tricky. I should have saved a long time ago. Get 7 save files. I am playing on normal difficulty because this is my first time, and for that reason I also just wanted to say again, or just go against what I said before. I said I was going to try my best for the silent assassin ranking, and that is still true. But since this is my first time and I have no idea what I'm doing, and I realize kind of how many different choices and conditions you have in order to get it. Oh, someone just saw me come in here, but I don't think he cares enough. If he walked in and noticed I was gone, he'd probably flip his shit and think he saw a ghost. Apparently there was a ghost in Hitman contracts, which is kind of goofy. But then again, that was a very strange entry in the Hitman franchise from what I understand. So we're going to be waiting here a while. Sorry to say. We have to wait for the actor playing the executioner to come in and leave his prop gun behind, so we can switch it with the real deal. And since he's always carrying it in his right hand, you'll know if he leaves without it, because it's the only time he ever puts it down. And as you can see, his hand is quite empty. I don't think he looks in the closet. Don't know what he said. He's speaking some Francais. He's practicing his shots again. Ooh. I don't know. He's a pretty ham actor, in my opinion. B-list at best. And there, you can see he leaves without it. Close the door, thank you. Gotta pick up the gun. Put down the real one. Now he's just running to take a leak, so we gotta hide again. Actually, we could probably just leave, but I'm not gonna take that chance. I'm gonna wait until he goes back on stage. So, as I said, it's a very short mission. Once you know what you're doing, it definitely does not take as long as the first one did. But the next ones, this is actually, when I got the game years ago, this is the one that I stopped playing at. I never finished it, so... Now, it's obvious that they expect you to be hiding in the closet during this part. I think the bottom left, that's actually your character 47's anxiety meter, not actually what the people around you are feeling. So originally I believe that that was if you were noticed, that was just kind of the alertness of the people around you. Turns out that I don't think that's actually the case. Now here's where it gets tricky. I don't exactly know how close you need to be for the bomb to go off. I don't know how close you can get without getting hurt. The bottom line is I need to be able to see when the guy's on stage. Actually, I don't, because I'm pretty sure it pops up with that side-scrolling video thing. But regardless, my biggest concern is just getting back out. I mean, when this shit goes down, I'm sure this whole catwalk system is gonna fall down, so we do not want to be standing on it. And if we're lucky, maybe that guy will, during the critical scene, he'll be out there, so we don't kill him in the process either. Could try using a sedative on him, but I think that would also reduce our ranking, so we'll try to avoid it. I'm not really sure how else to kill Della Hunt without getting even more attention on you. He's got his bodyguards. We saw in the scene earlier, he's got 2 bodyguards that are always next to him. So he can't get in his booth without a clusterfuck. And I mean, I guess if you were careful enough, you could probably snipe him from up here if you had a rifle. Pardon me, brother. I guess he's going in there. Don't see the mine. Don't see the mine. He's looking straight at it. I don't think he even knows what it is. Apparently he doesn't think it's anything important. So as you can see, it played out a little differently this time. No one's at all the wiser, though, because I think he was using blanks for the rehearsal scenes. So it takes a minute for them to notice that the guy's actually dead. Seems a little perplexed there, doesn't he? Oh, you have no idea, buddy. Oh shit. Alright, anxiety's running high. This guy's still clueless. But in fact, him going out there will help us. But we gotta wait for Della Hunt to get on stage, which it looks like he's up to now. Shit. And the cop is clueless. Holy shit. Is that everything?
Hello, 46.
Oh, yes, indeed. Alright, so we just gotta make haste out of here. But, still be as quiet and unassuming as possible. So this is a part I'm not as sure about. And remember, we have to pick up our suit on the way back out, which is still in the restroom. I don't know. It would make to me it would make sense that we run at this point, because everyone would be kind of in a panic, knowing that someone was dead. There's all these armed security guards and black suits running around, and not to mention everyone would have heard that explosion. But most of the other people just seem very relaxed. The workers are pretty chill. So we just take it easy. Gotta act cool. I love the soundtrack in this game, though. I must say, it really emphasizes the urgency. Is that something we can take? Nah. Don't think that would be something that would really help us anywhere. Anyway, let's see. I think I came through here. One of the things that almost got me in trouble when I was doing my practice run. It seems 47 really loves to climb shit, because as soon as you approach that fence, he actually just starts climbing it immediately. Alright, well, when no one can see us, I think we can run just to try and save some time. So not everybody is really aware that anything is wrong. Only the security guards and Della Hunt's bodyguards. I'm trying to figure out, did it say who was protecting Della Hunt? Just U.S. bodyguards. Oh, he's an ambassador, that's why. I wonder if the implication was that the U.S. is covering for him, or maybe they're just not aware of it, and that's why he's just kind of trying to keep a low profile otherwise. So once again, we just gotta pick up our suit and leave. We'll see if this counts as a silent assassination. Close that so no one sees us changing. Turns out if you press like Shift or E while you're changing suits, you don't have to go through the whole animation. So that's a way to save a few precious seconds in urgent moments like this. And let's see if we make it. Alright, and we fade back into the streets of Paris. I'm assuming this is Paris. Can't really remember. Yep, there's the Eiffel Tower. Uh-oh. Seems we did not go entirely unnoticed. No shots fired. No close combat kills. 2 accidents. Excellent. So apparently a bomb counts as an accident. Was not caught on camera. No one saw me. Nothing. No, nothing. Silent assassin. Booyah! Excellent. Only 16 minutes. Sorry guys, it's going to be a shorter episode than last time, but for a game like this, I think that's fine. It trims the fat, you know. Honestly, having an almost 30-minute video for the last one felt excessive, but that was just about everything that mission really had happened. There wasn't much to cut out, but this one was very short, and in fact, it's gonna be a little bit shorter because there's about 2 minutes of waiting before I had to blow the bomb. So, anyway, that's that. Suit retrieval, perfect. And everything's mighty fine. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next mission.